Hi there, my name is Catherine Kelly in case you haven't seen any of my videos before. Today, instead of doing a merch favorites, I figured I would show you what's in my travel makeup bag. So it is going to be pretty similar to a favorites video since I'm bringing most of the stuff that's been my favorites over the past month. I am traveling to Niagara Falls this coming weekend for a cheerleading competition, so I figured I would show you what I plan to bring along makeup wise. So to get started, I'll show you the bag that I bring along. This is a Victoria's Secret bag. It's one of those bags that the scent collections come in. So I tend to use this for makeup when I'm traveling because it's big enough to fit all of my makeup in it, but then also has room for me to slide my brush bag in there as well. So I've used this a couple times now and I've really been liking it so far. Okay, so I'm going for a total of 5 days. So the makeup that I'm bringing is a little bit more extensive, especially where I am going to be probably wearing makeup every day. Normally I wouldn't always bring this much, but there is a lot, so let's just jump into it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the makeup in the order in which I apply it to my face. So normally I start with my eyes. So for an eye primer, I'm bringing the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. I've been using this over the past, I want to say maybe a month or two, and I've really been liking it so far. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm only going to bring one palette, and it's the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I find this is really great because I can get any eye look just from this one palette. For liquid liner, I'm bringing the Mary Kay liquid eyeliner pen in black. And in case I'm in the mood for something a little bit more sparkly, I'm bringing this Tarteist Pro glitter liner. It has like a shimmery side up here and then a more like gold glitter side right here. I'm also bringing a kohl eyeliner. This is the Wet n Wild Kohl Crayon, and it's also in the shade black. Even though I don't wear false lashes a whole lot, I am going to be bringing one pair of false lashes. These I got in a Tarte set, and I will leave the style down below because I'm not honestly sure. But they're a little bit more dramatic than I normally wear, but I figured I'd bring them along just in case I did want to wear them. And then I have the Ardell lash glue to go with it. And then lastly for the eyes, I have my Blink lash primer, which I've talked about on my channel before, and then also the Annabelle Big Show mascara, as well as the Maybelline the Colossal Volume mascara, and both of these are black. Okay, moving on to face products, I'm going to be taking the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Tint T-Zone Rescue Primer. So this is like a mattifying primer that you put in your T-zone, and it helps to control oil throughout the day, and since I'm going to be wearing my makeup for a pretty long time, I figured I'd bring this. Then two color correctors that I'm bringing this LA Girl Pro Conceal Grain Concealer, and this is for if I have any redness. I find that I get a few more blemishes and stuff like that when I'm traveling, so this will be good to have on hand. And then I also have the Essence Color Correcting Liquid Concealer in the shade Pastel Yellow, and this I put under my eyes before I put my concealer on. In terms of foundation, I am bringing 3, which I know seems a little bit excessive, but it's just so I have options, kind of like you bring a million outfits on vacation. I bring a million foundations. So the first one is this CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir. I have been using this for the past several days and I have been liking it. I am doing a review on this, which will be up on my channel next week. But yeah, I have been liking this, and if you want to know more, you can check out my review then. The other one I'm bringing is the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth. I wear the shade 110, and this has just been my go-to lately, and it's not expensive, so I don't worry about like it breaking when I bring it on vacation or anything like that. And then lastly, I have the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. I've talked about this a million times. It's in MSF05, and this is just my go-to. I use this basically every day. I probably wouldn't go anywhere without it. In terms of concealer, I'm bringing quite a few. The first being this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I mentioned this a little while ago. I've really been liking this under the eyes. I find that it covers everything I need it to cover, and it's been working great. I'm also bringing the Tarte Shape Tape. I only just recently got this, and I've really been liking it so far. I think this shade is a little bit too light for me, but when I put a regular concealer underneath my eyes and then a dot of this over it, it's perfect. I'm also bringing the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer in the shade Medium. This is what I use to cover any blemishes or anything like that. So like I said, I tend to get a little bit more when I travel, so I will probably definitely need this. And the last concealer is another one of the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Medium Bisque, and this is what I use as a contour shade. So just in case I'm feeling in the mood to liquid contour or cream contour, sorry, this is what I'll be using. Okay, for setting powder, I'm going to be taking the Ben Nye Luxury Powder, and this is the colorless shade. I use this for underneath my eyes and sometimes just all over my face, but if I'm ever baking, I like to use this. And then to set my whole face, I'm going to be taking the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, and this is in the shade 220. I'm just going to take one bronzer with me. This is the Smashbox Bronze Light Warm Matte Bronzer. I talked about this in my 5 favorite bronzers video. This has been my go-to lately, so I'm going to be taking that. And then I have 2 blush. I'm taking this Blush Rush from Smashbox in the shade Passion. This I'm taking because if I wear a more colorful lip, this is a more neutral blush, so I'll wear this. And then I have this Rimmel blush in the shade 190 Coral. And as you can see, this is a little bit more colorful. It has a lot of orange to it rather than pink. So this, if I'm wearing a more neutral look, I love to pop this on the cheeks. Okay, and last but not least for face products is the highlight I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to be bringing this Sleek Solstice palette. I also did a review on this and I'll link it down below. But I figured this would just have every option that I would need for the weekend. So I'm going to be bringing this. Okay, the next thing I do is brows, and I'm honestly not sure if you can still get either of these brow products, but for my brow pencil, I'm bringing the Gosh eyebrow pencil in the shade 01 Brown. So it is a sharpenable pencil, so I'll bring a sharpener too, and then it just has the spoolie there on the other side. And for brow gel, I've been loving the Sears Tinted Brow Gel, and I wear the shade 01 again, and this is just like the most pigmented brow gel I've honestly ever used, and so I've really been loving that, and I'm a little bit sad that Sears closed down and I can't get another one. Okay, and last we have lips. So for a lip balm, I'm taking the Vaseline Cocoa Butter Lip Balm, and I always put that on before I put any sort of lip product on. For lip liners, I have 2 from LA Colors, one in the deep brown shade and then one in the plum shade. And then I also have a Wet n Wild gel lip liner, and this is in the shade Gone Burgundy, I believe. So this is like the creamiest liner I have ever used. I would totally recommend getting your hands on any of these if you use lip liner. Okay, I'm bringing a couple of neutral lipsticks. The first being this NYX Liquid Suede Metallic in the shade Bella. I mentioned this in my spring lip colors, and I've been wearing this a ton. And then also the Tarteist Quick Dry Lip Paint in the shade Rose, as well as the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the shade Rebel Rose. So this one is a little bit more cool tone than all the other ones, so in case I'm looking for a cool tone lipstick, I'll be wearing this. I'll be bringing one lip gloss. This is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. This has been my go-to like sheer clear-ish lip gloss for years now. And then I'm bringing one fun color. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Amethyst. And I'm bringing this because one of our gym colors is purple, so I'll probably be wearing this both days of the competition. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing what I bring along with me when I travel. If you did like the video, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. And I did want to mention that starting in May, I'll be putting out videos on Sundays and Wednesdays, so stay tuned for that. I want to thank you again for watching if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye!